What up, y'all? It's your boy Millie on air, and we are back with another reaction. Today we got 1990s NBA lore by Trey. Now, first thing first, I don't know if y'all can hear, but it's raining hard. It's raining really hard. It's pouring right now. There's thunderstorm, so I want to say, sorry about that. I'm actually happy it's raining, man. It's been too hot over here in Texas, man. We need some rain, man. We need some rain. Oh, and also I want to talk about like what's going on in over there in the Kerr County. There's some floods and there has been some tragedies going on over there. I just want to send out my prayers and condolences to families and friends who lost a loved one, man. It's really sad. It's really sad what happened, man. There's a lot of kids still missing, man. Please keep them in your prayers, man. And just sending out prayers to those that lost their loved ones. So, man, it's really sad, man. It's really sad what happened, man. But yeah, man. Anyways, today we're gonna be reacting to some, I guess, explanation about the 1990s basketball back in the day. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I've been wanting to react to for a while now. I've been wanting to learn more about past eras. You know what I mean? Past players. Especially 1990s basketball that a lot of people classify it as the best era of basketball ever in the NBA. So I want to see what this is all about. Hopefully this is all accurate. If not, y'all let me know in the comments if some of this stuff is not accurate or if there's some missing points, missing information. Y'all just let me know. All right. So we're gonna watch this video. So hey, let's not waste no more time. Let's get into it. Come on. Golly. Man, I hope my power doesn't go off.
Last video, I asked y'all what's a valid reason to get bullied. And eating mayo straight out the tub gets it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty as hell. Honestly.
Yo, it's really pouring. There's really some thunderstorm, bro. This shit is crazy. I love the rain. I really do love the rain, but man. And there was no sign of rain today. That's crazy. Alright, let's get back to the video.
Just eating that bullshit in general is nasty. But teach us on, man. Next question down below. Go, humor me. A little birdie told me we're done with the 90s. Finished, disintegrated, gone. The fuck out of here. But I had to tell, bro, calm down.
Hey. I want to ask y'all, what did y'all think about them, them memes? People saying we done with the 90s. And kind of exposing some, I guess some bad defense going on or just bad offense. This was just a few months ago, man. People were really bashing the 90s. And I didn't want to say nothing because I don't know the information. I can't just go based on some clips. Hey, but what y'all thought about that? Y'all thought it was immature? Y'all thought it was, stupid? Y'all thought it was correct? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all agree with those kind of memes? I mean, y'all let me know.
Down, because I'm bringing this shit back for the series that's more addicting than crack. We did the 2010s. We did the 2000s. It's only right to give the old niggas some love and learn a thing or two. You know what I'm saying? Expand that ball knowledge.
Hey, I'm here to learn.
You guys see what this shit talking about. There's old niggas out there that don't even use Viagra. They just think about this decade. And yeah, man, any decade of basketball gonna end up being crazy. There's moments, highlights, narratives, drama. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna be busting, especially if I'm talking about it. So sit back, relax, grab your motherfucking popcorn, and slide to the what? Slide to the what? Slide to the time machine.
Time machine. Alright, bet. Let's go.
It's the 1990 NBA Finals, and we got a Pistons versus Blazers series. The Pistons looking for a back-to-back with their motherfucking supervillain squad. And Isaiah Thomas.
Hey, did y'all hate the Pistons back in the day? The bad boy Pistons? Alright, y'all. I think we back. So the power went out. I literally said that a few minutes ago, and that bitch just went out. It's really raining hard. Today it's raining really hard. Like I said, it was not expected to rain, but hey, we're back. This is where we left off. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the bad boy Pistons back in the day. Did y'all like them? Did y'all hate them? Were they good for the NBA? Were they bad for the NBA? God. Bro. May God protect us, man. Damn, that shit. Did y'all hear that? Alright, please don't let the power go out again. Please. Here we go.
Back with their motherfucking supervillain squad. And Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars backcourt with Dennis Rodman and Bill Laimbeer in the front. And these niggas been terrorizing the league, but specifically the Bulls. Every year for the past 3 years, putting belt to ass. Jordan putting up master classes, but one team just looks better than the other. All-time individual player, but an unproven winner. But in the West, where the Lakers usually own real estate, where they made it to the finals 8 of the last 10 years, 5 championships during the run, led by 2 top 5 players ever in Magic and Kareem. Yeah, those Lakers were now without Kareem. Kareem retires after last year's finals loss, meaning it's all up to the first MJ. And Magic Johnson has set a new NBA All-Star game. Yes, Magic wins MVP, but bounced in the second round by Phoenix. Who went on to lose to the Blazers at the hand of Clyde Drexler. And so there was a new champion of the West, heading to his very first finals and hoping he could cap this runoff with a chip. And he did not end this runoff with a chip. The games were close, but the series wasn't. Pistons closed him out at 5 with a game winner. It was a good effort, but the better team wins. And Isaiah Thomas is the finals MVP, 28-7 tonight. The Detroit Pistons are your back-to-back NBA champions. Going into this next season, we are officially done with the 80s. A new era had arrived, and while guys were getting older, others were getting better. The league was rising in talent. Guys like David Robinson, Charles Barkley, Dominique Wilkins, boom! Carl, don't leave him with kids Malone. Magic Johnson coming off an MVP, still hungry. You know, these names are all cool and all, but only if there was someone who could stop the Pistons. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Michael Jeffrey Jordan, who's been shifting the entire culture of the Bulls. Before he got there, they were sorry. I don't even know if Bulls fans existed before this nigga. Now a 2-time MVP with 5 scoring titles in a row. Individually, there was no question that he's a special talent. But what does that mean without a ring? The current question revolving around Michael Jordan. When will individual success lead to postseason success? Every time the Bulls are right there about to get a shot at the title, the Pistons are right there to put belt to that ass. Last season, the Bulls were able to push it to 7 games in the conference finals. And then shit the bed. Scotty with 1 point, 1 for 10.
No! Scotty pull a Klay Thompson? No, he didn't. Scotty did not pull a Klay Thompson.
Push it to 7 games in the conference finals. And then shit the bed. Scotty with 1 point, 1 for 10.
Oh my God, Scotty. Was he a rookie when this happened? Bro, was he a rookie when he scored only 2 points? Or was he a sophomore? That must have really made Michael Jordan mad, bro. Damn, 2 points in the game 7. That's some James Harden's type stat. You know what I mean? That's some Klay Thompson playing stats, bro. Damn.
Last season, the Bulls were able to push it to 7 games in the conference finals. And then shit the bed. Scotty with 1 point, 1 for 10. So when the Bulls were set to play the Pistons later that year in the conference finals, 4th meeting in a row, they knew things had to be different this time around. No shit, you know what I'm saying? They had to win. But this was the first time the Bulls were a first seed, the first time they've ever been favored due to the natural evolution of their team and Michael Jordan. This wasn't the same Bulls that's been getting their ass kicked. This time they did the kicking and swept the Pistons, finally getting revenge on years of abuse. Made them walk off the court before the game ended. And for the first time in 3 years, we had new kings of the East. Meanwhile, in the West, Magic just won't go away. Even though this was the first season in like a decade the Lakers weren't first seed, that did not stop the revenge tour. Well, it stopped the Blazers' revenge tour. Packed them up in 6. Clyde, you're gonna have to wait. And so that leads us to a finals matchup niggas are probably dreaming about. Magic Johnson versus Michael Jordan in the NBA Finals. Hold one can come out on top. Pippen's at the line and puts them up 91-89 with like a minute left. The Lakers come down. Sam Perkins, his 3-pointer to take the lead. Good! Bulls are now down 1, and everyone know who the ball about to go to.
Yep. Here we go, MJ. What you finna do? MJ got it.
Damn.
Oh, he missed.
And nothing fucking else. Bulls gentlemen sweep. Jordan makes up for the missed game winner by averaging 31, 11, and 7 for the series. Pippen also has a great series and redeems himself from last year. And the Bulls in general are just looking like a different team, making this the start of what we know to be from the Chicago Bulls. At the line of Chicago.
Oh, that ain't me. That's the video. What the heck? Yo, what happened? I can't hear nothing.
Pistons weren't the.
What the heck? Okay, Michael Jordan won MVP.
He signed a 7-year, $18 million deal.
That was
To
weird.
put this in perspective, that's like a Jay Crowder contract. The Bulls are making the rest of the league look like baby bro. Everyone dead. Pistons weren't the same after the sweep. Celtics washed. Lakers 8th seed. What the f? Weren't they just in the finals?
Because of
Damn.
the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot, bro.
Damn.
First degree burn. And then there's some decent motherfuckers, but come on, the league is in.
My bad, yo.
On that season on 67 wins, going to the playoffs, sweep Miami, go to 7 competitive games with the Knicks, but come out on top. And again, steals the heart of the Cavs. Awaiting them in the finals though was the other first seed, the Blazers.
Mama just told me to count my blessings, and I
Clyde versus Jordan was everywhere. By far the 2 best guards in the league. Both first seeds coming out of their conference, and both looking to bring.
Hey, that's one thing I did hear. I did hear a lot about Clyde versus Jordan, man. They were the best. I was hearing they were the best guards in the league back in the day, man. Know what I mean? Hey. But how did it win? How did the finals go?
Championship, but only one of them can. I wonder who.
4-2. I mean, at least they didn't get swept.
On 50, 40, 90 shooting in the finals in Chicago.
Oh my
Go back
God.
To that,
Bro! I think that shit was literally outside of my... Because I have a window right here. I think that shit was literally outside right here. Oh my God. Some car horns are going off. I'll be back, y'all. I gotta go check if it was my car or not. Alright, y'all. We back. Nah, we good. It wasn't my car. It was probably a neighbor's car. Alright, here we go.
That was a good summer for Michael Jordan. Won another championship and then a gold medal with the Knicks he beat. It's looking like some scary hours in Chicago right now. Going into the next season, every team's objective is plain and simple: dethrone the Bulls. Phoenix decides to trade for Charles Barkley, who is finally done wasting time in Philly, playing like a top 5 player in the league, but surrounded by a bunch of bullshit. Making this move Charles Barkley's chance to prove: are the stats empty, or can he contribute to winning?
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
The Suns become the
That
best
might
team
get
in the league
copyrighted.
thanks to their new MVP Charles Barkley. Trade worked out exactly how they were hoping, and now they're just hoping it'll carry into the postseason. The Knicks got themselves a little first seed too. Team looking nice.
Golly.
Oakley,
There's too much copyrighted music.
All regular season. You know, this regular season talk is all cool and shit, but who gon' do it in the off? B2A, nigga. Everyone,
Damn.
everybody. And it's crazy. In the finals, the Suns
Why
got
you put
worse than
Meg
the
there?
East did.
Alright, y'all, we back. I really apologize. My internet went out. The rain stopped. We should be good by now. But it was raining so hard, my internet went out. But we back now. Let's continue. My bad, y'all.
Suns got it worse than the East did. 41-9 on 50% shooting.
Damn.
40-1. Dan
Golly.
I'm damn sorry you had to guard that shit, bro. 3 in a row. With that, the Bulls become the first team in 25 years to three-peat. Who is gonna stop this nigga? Could he even do it himself?
I think everyone knows exactly what the circumstances
Damn.
are right now. In terms
Damn.
of, my decision not to play the game of basketball.
Your decision not to what, nigga? And just like that, at the peak of his career, Michael Jordan decides to end his career with the passing of his father, plus an already Hall of Fame resume. 3 chips in a row, bro. He said this basketball shit is sweet, bro. I need something hard. Hey, yo. But while this is sad for Bulls fans and honestly just NBA fans.
Hey, that's crazy, though. That's crazy. Okay, so look, he three-peated, right? He came back, if I'm not mistaken. He lost his first season back against the Magic. I do remember that. I think he beat them the year after, and that's when the other three-peat continued. Now, my question is to y'all. If he had never retired, well, he had possibly gotten, shit, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 rings, most likely. Yo, that would be crazy. Like, definitely nobody would have ever touched him as the best player of all time. Nobody would have ever touched him if that was the case. That's crazy, though. Hey, but props to him, man. He went to go try baseball. It didn't work out. He came back, you know what I mean? And, yeah, man. He was still the best player in the world whenever he came back. My thing is, man, he could have won more rings. He could have.
In general, there's about 29 other teams who were happy as shit. With Jordan retiring, the league became open season. There was actually a chance for a team other than the Bulls to win. And a chance for a player other than Michael Jordan to be the best in the world. This season was set up to be nothing like the rest. And then there was one who was really nothing like the rest.
You know me.
Rockets.
Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, may you never wake up, led the Rockets to a second seed, averaging 27 and 12, along with 4 blocks and making niggas look silly in the post. Goes on to win MVP and a back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. No one had answers for bro on either side of the floor. While Michael Jordan's departure was good news for the entire league, you know, every year we get to see who's gonna lose to the Bulls next. For the East, though, specifically, this shit meant the world. For the first time in a while, other teams were excited for the playoffs. Hawks, Knicks, Magic, Pacers, and shit. The Bulls, too. Everyone trying to prove and make the most out of their father's absence. So heading into the playoffs,
that's
everybody
crazy.
Knew this shit about to be a fucking move. Second round of the playoffs, we got a Knicks versus Bulls rematch. After years of Jordan's abuse, this was the Knicks' opportunity. And it's a dog fight. We getting game winners, niggas getting mad. But through it all in all, after 7 games, the Knicks defeat the Bulls to go on to the conference finals.
The Knicks finally beat the Bulls, and it was without Michael Jordan. Bro, Michael Jordan was a lot of people's kryptonites, bro. Back in the day, man. Did they ever beat them once Michael Jordan came back? Did they ever beat them again?
Face Reggie Miller and the Pacers. Fast forward and the series is tied 2-2. Game 5 and Reggie Miller said, "This will be mine." 25 fourth quarter points. The Pacers go up 3-2. Yeah, tell their ass, Reggie. And then they lose the next 2 and the Knicks are heading to the final.
Crazy.
In hopes for their first ring in 20 years. Patrick Ewing still holding it down for them boys on the block. And looking at who they about to face, you gonna
oh my God, 24-22. In a crucial game 7.
Boys on the block.
Damn.
Looking at who they about to face, you gonna really have to hold that bitch down.
You know me. You know me.
In every series this playoffs, the MVP is looking like an MVP. 30, 11, and 4 blocks across all rounds.
Wow.
Played last season's MVP in a game 7. No super team, no second star, just Hakeem on an all-time run and getting ready to cap off an all-time season. So New York, my only question for you is, are you awake or are you fucking...
You know me.
Dreaming.
You know me.
Series is tied 3-3 after Hakeem blocks John Stark's literal shot at a title. Both teams are heading back to Houston for a game 7. Everybody's 2 favorite words. Who wants it most? Who wants it most?
What happened?
You know me.
Damn, John Stark 2 for 18 in a game 7 is nuts.
Oh yeah, I heard about this one. I heard about this one for sure. A lot of people call it the worst finals performance ever. And on the game 7. On the game 7, bro. 2 for 18. Psh. Damn. That's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough, bro.
Nigga, you better swing that bitch. Yes, the Rockets are the 1994 NBA champions. And shocker, Hakeem wins Finals MVP. Nigga won a Depoy MVP and Finals MVP in the same season. Okay, super nigga, I see you. Damn, Jordan. Where the fuck are you, buddy? Well, while he was golfing or whatever, the league was getting taken over by Titans. All the top niggas hitting that block. Hakeem still playing on the same level as last year, but the Rockets dropped to a 6 seed, pretty much erasing him out of any MVP talk.
Aw, damn.
They went to D-Rob. Yes, the MVP of the 1995 season. Spurs go from a 5th to 1st seed. And last year when they were 5th, David Robinson won the scoring title by 1 game where he dropped 71 to beat Shaq. That is nuts. And funny enough, the MVP was between...
Whoa. David Robinson dropped 71 against Shaq. No way. Did I hear that right?
Season. Spurs go from a 5th to 1st seed. And last year when they were 5th, David Robinson won the scoring title by 1 game where he dropped 71 to beat Shaq. That is nuts.
Oh, he beat Shaq to the scoring title. Okay. Bro, but still, David Robinson scored 71 points? What the fuck? I think that's 10 points less than when Kobe scored. I think he scored 81, right? Yo, this shit is crazy, though. Back in the day where the scores weren't even that high, like, they weren't below us like 130 to 90 type shit, bro. What the fuck? He scored 70. Yo. Is this true, y'all? Is this for real? Y'all let me know. This shit's crazy.
Funny enough, the MVP was between both of them this year. Both leading their franchise to 1st seed. Both putting up monster stats. And without Jordan, the league is still wide open.
is back.
Who's that?
Nick finally put down the tennis racket and picked up the basketball and then put it on the Madison Square Garden, who Jordan was officially back and just in time for the playoff, where the Bulls were set to face that 22-year-old in Orlando, co-starring with another All-NBA Penny Hardaway, and together they give Jordan his first playoff L in 5 years. Damn. Cookie.
Yeah, I remember.
Was on to face Indiana in a 7-game series where each team won all their home games, and Orlando with the home court advantage. Reggie Miller a game away again, but it'll be Shaq and Penny Hardaway fighting for a title against
You know me.
Hakeem?
You know me.
Again?
Coming out the West, we're seeing one of the greatest playoff runs of all time. Hakeem looking for a back-to-back as the 6th seed this time. Packs up John Stockton and Carl Can't Leave Kids Alone, knocking out the 3rd seed Jazz to then face the 2nd seed.
Hey, I do have a question. How were them playoffs back in the day, bro? Were they exciting? Were they competitive? Were they edge to the seat type playoffs? Y'all let me know.
Bro, 3-1. Shit.
Hey, y'all let me know too. Do y'all want me to react to old 1990s playoff game? I'd be down to. I really would be down.
Before they got put to sleep. And then in the Western Conference Finals, where the Rockets were set to face the Spurs, the 1st seed MVP-led Spurs, he give them his best series of the playoffs and then get them the f*** out of there. And now all that's left is the number 1 seed Orlando Magic. Shaq versus Hakeem. We're in for a move. I'm sorry, young Padawans. Y'all are not yet Jedi. Nobody hurt. Nothing.
They
like
got
that.
swept.
Just a clean sweep.
Oh my God.
Clyde for that, who they picked up mid-season. Went crazy for him and finally got that ring.
Wait, Clyde? Clyde played for this team? I thought he always played for the Trailblazers his whole career.
Houston Rockets go back-to-back. And on the way
and
there,
Clyde got his ring.
Beats every other elite big man in the league. From one of the greatest seasons of all time to one of the greatest playoff runs of all time. Back-to-back, the league is looking sleepy. Oh, shit. Oh, it's time to wake up.
This is funny, I ain't gonna lie.
The league, they gotta deal with a full year of Michael Jordan now. You know what I'm saying? No more of that 45 shit, nigga. And now they done gave him the craziest nigga in the league. The Bulls finally get that interior defensive rebound they were looking for after losing Horace Grant. And more than just a replacement, Dennis Rodman was an elite upgrade. Can guard 1 through 5, guaranteed to get you like 16 rebounds a game. Crazy as shit, but exactly what the Bulls needed, because this made them the number 1 defense in the league, along with being the number 1 offense.
Bro, I was about to say, bro, was that me? Bro, it sounded muffled.
They go 72-10 and have the greatest regular season of all time at the time. Best offense, best defense, best coach, best player, best role player. It's looking scarier than when Jordan first retired. And of course, wins his 4th MVP in his first full season back. So going into them 1996 playoffs, moment of silence for everyone in their path. Miami swept, New York gentlemen swept, Orlando swept. But away to the finals, the 1st seed of the West, Supersonics, led by Sean Kemp and the Defensive Player of the Year, Gary Payton. A deep, disciplined, and physical team. That was 1st seed in a conference that they dominated in the playoffs, including sweeping the defending champ, and now faced with the most important, hardest challenge yet, winning a ring versus Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
That was Baby King. Fuck! Damn, this might be copyrighted, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta bring the volume down. That shit finna be copyrighted.
To put the Defensive Player of the Year on Jordan, and he's clamping them. The Sonics win the next 2 games.
Damn, bro, that's a banger, though.
Don't let them get shit else after that, and win their first championship since Jordan's first retirement, first ring since the passing of his father on Father's Day. And just like that, the Bulls are right back where the fuck they left off. The league is back in Cook County. I'm saying, Dad's back and he brought milk. Shaq leaves Orlando, bro. He tired of this shit. Charles Barkley leaves Phoenix to join Hakeem.
I ain't gonna lie, it's too funny, bro. It's too funny, man. He has his little one-liners, bro. He be funny.
In Houston, niggas is getting old and Jordan is still winning. Let's spice this shit up.
With the first pick in the 1996 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Allen Iverson.
One of the greatest draft classes of all time. AI, Kobe, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, Jermaine O'Neal, Stephon Marbury. There's more. I could go on. Shit spiced the league up. But this next season, we still see there's one thing that hasn't changed. You guessed it, Sherlock. The Bulls' dominance. 1 game away from back-to-back 70-win seasons. And Jordan wins another MVP. Who won MVP?
Yeah, we killed a bunch of them niggas. The white van man, we touching on.
He took it personal. He took it personal.
To their first seed ever. The pick and roll with Stockton being unmatched and being the reason why no teams in the West could fuck with him. them. Sweep the Clippers in the first round to then play the Lakers. Kobe and Shaq first run, and it fucking looked like it. You shooting air balls and shit. Malone doing Shaq like he 13 years old. And then Utah meets the back-to-back champs in the Western Conference Finals. And with one shot to send them to the finals.
Stockton, open three.
It don't get no better than me. Am I understood? Nigga, it ain't no wrestling.
Game winner, bro.
So we have a Utah Jazz versus Chicago Bulls final. 82-82 is game one. Karl Malone at the line just has to make one to take the lead. Instead, makes neither. Bulls come down 5 seconds on the clock. Michael Jordan does what Michael Jordan does for the win. Let him know early.
Karl, no way.
Take both home games. So heading back to Utah, the Jazz needed an answer, and they found it. Fucking poison the dude. The night before game 5, Jordan gets sick as hell.
Bro, I remember this shit from the documentary, The Last Dance, bro. The infamous flu game.
Experiencing flu-like symptoms due to food poisoning. You know, that's really tragic, or would be really tragic if it was somebody other than fucking...
Wow, bro.
And go back to Chicago for a chance to end it all. Talking about a chance, a certainty to end it all. It's another nail biter. Jordan splits the double team to Steve Kerr. Game over. Making it number 5 for the Chicago Bulls. Back-to-back champs and now a chance to three-peat again. But this next season, there's some good teams. You know, the Lakers are tough now. The Heat are nice. The Pacers are still good. Nah, let's not even waste time like that, bro. Part 2. Again, we're gifted with a Bulls and Jazz final.
Hey, for real, don't waste anybody's time, bro.
Happen now, but only one can make it happen. I wonder who. The Jazz take game 1 in overtime. John Stockton with 24 and the dagger. But Chicago come back game 2 to split at Utah. Then in game 3, holy fucking 96-54.
Oh my God.
I remember they had a game.
Belt to ass.
Third game in a row, and Utah responds in game 5, giving us the beautiful game 6 of the 1998 finals. It's 85-86. Bulls down 1. Jordan double teams Malone, gets the steal, takes the ball down the floor, getting ready to do his Michael Jordan.
17 seconds from game 7 or from championship number 6.
Bro, I wish, you know what? I wish they knew about the double team scheme, bro. Bro, it's just like, bro, like, did the teams not learn, bro? You can't leave on the island any defender against Michael Jordan, bro. Bro, I wish they would have put a double team and had anybody else take a shot. You know what I mean? Anybody except for Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr right there in the corner. If that's Steve Kerr, anybody but Steve Kerr, bro. But damn, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like they should have double teamed. But hey, it don't take away from the shot that Michael Jordan did. Look at this. Look at this.
Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
The Bulls win their 6th championship, and Michael Jordan his 6th Finals MVP. He does it fucking again. Closed the book off right. And that was the end of the Chicago Bulls. Phil Jackson out of there. Scottie Pippen's traded, and Jordan retires again. The end of an era. You know, that's actually kind of nice of him, giving the league one more open season before the 90s end. With this open season only being 50 games, NBA arguing about money.
Whoa, what?
Leading to a lockout. And this.
Whoa, really? Only 50 games? Yo, what happened here? What happened this season?
In the league one more open season before the 90s end. With this open season only being 50 games, NBA arguing about
a lockout
per usual, leading to a lockout. And this leading to making the final. The New York Knicks are back again, making another shot at the title, but this time, oh no.
You have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. Oh my.
Damn, I'm geek.
Timmy.
Tim Duncan
Timmy.
His second year looking like a future superstar. Him and David Robinson sweeping past the West. And then in the finals meet the 8 seed Knicks, whose best player tore his Achilles. Yeah,
no!
With that, the Spurs wrap up the decade
no.
with their first chip to the West.
Patrick
and then in
Ewing?
the finals meet the 8 seed Knicks, whose best player tore his Achilles.
No.
Yeah, that's free. That's free as hell.
Damn.
The Spurs wrap up the decade with their first championship. David Robinson finally gets one, ending his career off right. And Tim Duncan starting his career off right. And if you want to know more about how that went, nigga, go watch the other video. Watch the vid. After this, I'll roll a split. My life like a dream. Every time I post, I win. Pockets full of cribs. In my crib is number blood. Walk around dirty as the fuck, dog shit. And I got mud, dog shit. And I got mud, dog shit. And I got.
Hey, bro, shout out to fucking Trey, bro. Yo, this video fire. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's funny, bro. I fuck with this video. He's funny, man. I really hope it's not copyrighted. He used a lot of copyrighted music. I really hope. Y'all gonna see if any parts are edited, you know what I mean? Music, copyright. So, just giving you a heads up. But, hey, shout out to Trey, bro. This video is fire, bro. do y'all want me to react to the 2000s NBA lore? Because he did make a video. It's actually right here. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Hey, I found this interesting, man. I found it very informative. I'm glad I learned about the series that were going on, the rivalries at the time. You know what I'm saying? I did not know, for a fact, I did not know that Houston won back-to-back. I did not know that. So that shit's crazy to me. But yeah, it's a fire video, man. I really found it entertaining. Anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Go ahead and comment. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you want to see me react to next. Once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see you on the next time. See ya!